Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hope for the Akim out there, pushing this word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah has created us to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line of your lineage goes back to you being a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native American, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Hey, Shalom. It's your brother Halak here from the GMS Denver camp, coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shah, with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be "Keep That Same Energy," and this is inspired by the apostles and elders that went live yesterday on Tuesday. The apostle Gabar and the brothers that were with him, and they was going into how Esau was, how he mocks us and with his old cartoons and just makes fun of us, so forth and so on. And I was on my way to the gym. When they said it, and this title popped in my head: "Keep that same energy," because that's what it needs to be. That same energy that you put into mocking us and talking shit about us and downing us and oppressing us and enslaving us. Keep that same energy when it's time for you to receive your judgment, because your judgment is coming, man. You see all this mocking of the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? We the butt of everyone's jokes. Everybody got black jokes and fatherless jokes and single mother jokes and ghetto jokes and just making fun of all the tribes, man. Keep that same energy, because the time is coming where you heathen, especially you Edomites, are going to drink of that cup. Matter of fact, we can start right here in Jeremiah chapter 50. You know what? It's 49. Jeremiah 49:12, it says, "For thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken." Talking about the Israelites. We have assuredly drunken of that cup, which is the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. And this is why we are on the bottom. This is why we are oppressed. We understand why we go through what we go through. We understand why we're under the curses, man. It's a punishment for our disobedience towards the Most High and breaking the law, statutes, and commandments that He gave unto us to keep. Breaking that first covenant. So we had to drink of the Most High's wrath from that cup. You see? And we're His chosen people. You see? The people that He loves. And He beat us down greatly. It goes on to say, "Art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?" And that's what these Edomites really think. They think that there is no punishment coming for them. That they're just exempt from the Most High's judgment. And you're sadly mistaken. So that's why we say keep that same energy. Because when we go into prophecy, the Most High lays out in great detail of how His people, the Israelites, us so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the same people that you make fun of on a daily basis, how we're going to be able to get our get back. That's laid out in prophecy, man. And it's going to come upon you devils in great perfection. Trust and believe. So it says what? "Art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it." And that's exactly what's about to happen. Oh, real quick, because the Most High tells us what? In Deuteronomy 30:7. It says, "And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee." So everything that we're suffering right now as a nation of people, from us so-called blacks all the way down to the so-called Mexicans, all these curses that we suffer under as a nation, these curses are going to be put upon you heathen nations, and it's already beginning. Esau is becoming a laughing stock in the earth. The tide is turning, man. The script is being flipped. So everything that we've suffered as a nation of people is about to come upon you heathen, especially you Edomites, man, which are you so-called white people. So keep that same energy. Because what? The scepter is passing hands, man. It's time for us to come into our rulership, and you heathen, you Edomites are going to be judged greatly for all that you've done unto us. You see? Let's go here to Amos 1:11. It says, "Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof. Because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever." So you see that? The Most High is not going to turn away the punishment that's set to befall you Edomites, man. For all that you've done unto us, man. For all the rape, the robbery, the murder, the atrocities. You see? For all the slander. For painting this false narrative of us in the earth, and then giving Jake the tools necessary to destroy themselves, so that image could be quote unquote true in the sight of the world. You heathen are gonna, you Edomites are gonna have to pay for that. Every single thing that you've done unto us so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you devils are gonna have to pay. And there is no escaping. You see? There is no escaping what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has in store for you Edomites. So keep that same energy. Because the time is coming where we're going to be in power. And we're going to see if it's a joke in that day. You see that? Let's get, because the entire book of Ezekiel 35, man, you could just, that chapter of Ezekiel 35, you could just read this whole thing. And it just goes into what's coming upon you devils. Yep. Whew, let me see. I started at verse 5. It says, Ezekiel 35:5, it says, "Because I has had a perpetual hatred, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, and the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee." You see that? You made sport of slaughtering our people, man. You thought it was a game. You laughed. You see? It was amusement unto you. Well, the Most High is telling you that the time is coming where blood is going to pursue you. For all the atrocities that you committed against us, man. Raping our women, raping our men, raping our sons, raping our daughters. You see? Cutting the babies out of our women's womb. You see, and stopping on them while they're on the ground, letting your dogs eat them, or testing how your sword sharpness by tossing the baby up in the air and just letting them fall on the sword. You're gonna have to pay for gator bait. You're gonna have to pay for all the lynchings and mutilations, man. So all the public executions that you Edomites turned into fucking parties and picnics. The burning us alive, so forth and so on. These are all things that you've done. And you have to pay for it. And the Most High is going to see that you pay for it. You're not going to get away. And this is why the Most High He has us constantly going into these things, keeping them in remembrance, so you can never forget. Hold up, because what is that? If I spell this right. Habakkuk 2:16, it says what? "Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also." You hear it? There it is. There it is. Let's go to this. Habakkuk 2:16. "Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of Yahweh's right hand is turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be upon thy glory. Shall be on thy glory." And that's what we're witnessing. That's why you're trying to erase your bloody past from the history books, man, and it can't be done. You see? The blood of the Israelites will always and continually stain the history of America, man. There's nothing that you can do to escape it. All the wickedness that you've done unto our people here in this land, there's no escaping from it, and that's that shameful spewing being upon your glory. You see, and then you motherfuckers got the nerve to talk about God bless America and make America great again, and chant these slogans. I'm proud to be an American, so forth and so on, forgetting how your forefathers came to acquire this land. How did they come to acquire this land? Beginning in 1492, by way of rape, robbery, and murder of the who? The Northern Kingdom, so-called Hispanics, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. And then you brought the Southern Kingdom here, which is so-called Negroes, West Indians, and Haitians, to do what? To build up the land with free slave labor. And got the nerve to talk about make America great again. You see, that pride is going to be rewarded greatly in the kingdom of heaven, man. Trust and believe. Because we will never forget. And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is going to give you over into our hands, man. So keep that same energy. You see? We're not going to jump the gun and just go up here and start going upside you Edomites' head right now, because we've been told to what? Wait ye upon the Lord, man. And that's what we're doing. Wait ye upon me until I rise up to the prey. And we're following the orders. The Lord Yahweh Shah told us what? Take not vengeance of yourselves. And we not doing nothing. We're just letting you know what is going to be according to the Most High's will when that time comes. Because he will give you over into our hands, man. And once again, we're going to see if you Edomites got that same fucking energy you have now. Because we know what you're doing in your homes. You're mocking us, making fun of us, joking, laughing about the oppression that you have us under. We know and understand. But you're going to be repaid for everything that you've done unto us. Just trust and believe, man. Let's get Isaiah 14:1. It says, for Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, as he promised our forefathers he would do. Because that land that he promised unto our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that's our everlasting possession, man. The land that sits between the Nile River and the Euphrates, that's the land the Most High is going to bring his people back into to fulfill the promise he made unto our fathers. You see that? It says, what? And the strangers, which are Israelite foreigners, shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And they're cleaving unto the house of Jacob because they are Jacob. They are Israelites. They are of that chosen seed, that chosen lineage. You see? Verse 2 says what? And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. And we're going to see if you have that same energy in that day, man. And we know that you won't. See, you're doing what you're doing right now because you're in the power seat. You're in rulership. But the time of your rulership is coming to an end, as the Most High told you through prophecy. And you heathen nations are going to be given over unto us. And we're going to be, especially you damn devils, you Edomites, and we're going to repay you for all that you've done. And this is just the truth of it, man. We're not making this up. We find this written in the scriptures. All the way. The book of Revelation tells us what? Revelation 13:9, it says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. And did not the so-called white man, the Edomite, have so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans in captivity? Of course he did. It began in 1492 with Christopher Columbus. He enslaved the Northern Kingdom and had them out here digging in the fucking gold and silver mines until they died of exhaustion. And if they didn't meet their quota, he would cut their hands off and hang them around their necks. This is the type of shit you devils were doing. See, that shit is going to be repaid unto you in the kingdom of heaven. You had the Southern Kingdom out there in the fucking cotton fields and the tobacco fields, the sugar cane fields. You see? Working from can't see to can't see. to line your pockets. Guess what? You are going into captivity under us as a repayment for all that you've done unto us. This is prophecy. Slavery is going to make a major comeback in the kingdom of heaven, and the chief slaves are going to be who? You so-called white people, you Edomites, man. You see? And this is what we're patiently waiting on. He that killed with the sword must be killed with the sword. You already know what that means. You already know whose blessing was the sword. And he uses it any opportunity he gets. So all that you've done unto us is going to be repaid unto you, man. Ain't no escaping. You see that? Let's get Amos 9:13. It says, behold, the days come. Whoo, man. Behold the days. You see how we jump from prophet to prophet, and it's the same vision. In the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses shall every word be established, man. And these visions are faithful and true. This is what the Most High has laid out to come to pass in prophecy, man. And it will be fulfilled. So Amos 9:13 says what? Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper. The plowmen are the what? The manual laborers, which are our people, man. You see? And those who reap the fruit of our labor are who? Chiefly you Edomites. The day is going to come where we're going to overtake you, man. It says what? And the treader of grapes, him that soweth seed. And the mountain shall drop sweet wine, and the hills shall melt. So it's a recompense coming upon you, devils, for all that you've done unto us. You see, for all the, first and foremost, for all the oppression, for all the slavery, for all the atrocities, for all the mockings, you see, making us the butt of all your jokes, all that's going to be repaid unto you. Everything is being kept in remembrance by Yahweh, by Shem Yahweh Shai. And there's no way to get out of it. Let's get this real quick. Zechariah chapter 2 verse 8, it says, for thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah of hosts, after the glory have he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. You see that? So when you put your hands upon the Israelites, it's like you poke the Most High in his eye, man. You see? And it don't just stop at the slavery. Let's look at all the fucking manufactured drugs that you've given our people, man. Heroin, crack. You see that? You Edomites put that shit in our neighborhood. And the Most High is very offended at that. Destroying our family structure. Now, we know it's all a part of the curses, but the Most High used you Edomites to execute, so you're going to have to be repaid for that. Verse 9 goes on to say what? For behold, I will shake mine hand upon them, and they shall be a spoil to their servants. And ye shall know that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah of hosts hath sent me. Do you see that? Look at that, man. That's what's coming. In a major, major way. Ain't no getting around it. Let's get another one. So we're gonna see if you we're gonna see if you got that same energy in that time, man. Jeremiah 30:16 says, therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and the chief nation that devoured us were you Edomites. Now all of the nations partook in it. All of the nations got fat off of our oppression. But the one who spearheaded it was who? You damn devils, man. You see? All of you nations are going into slavery up under the Israelites in the kingdom of heaven. But we long to get you Edomites, man. You see, and what we're gonna do unto you devils in the kingdom of heaven, man, is gonna be far beyond anything that you've ever seen before. So Jeremiah 30:16 says what? Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. And it tells us about our adversaries in Psalms 83. You see, so all of you heathen nations are going into captivity upon the Israelites. You see that? It says, every one of them shall go into captivity, and all they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. You see that? This is what awaits you heathen nations, especially you Edomites, man. So keep that same energy. You see, because we know what's coming. We know what it's about to be. And there's no way you can get up out of it. You got all these coon-ass Israelites looking for a way to save Esau, to try to get him out of the judgment that he has coming unto her. Hey, ain't there is nothing that you can do. You see? Nahum 1 and 3, it says, Yahweh is slow to anger and great in power, and he will not at all acquit the wicked. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah have his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. You see that? So there is nothing that you coon-ass Israelites who are trying to save Esau, trying to save all nations, but especially Esau, there is nothing that you can do to get this nation of people out of the judgment that the Most High has set to come upon them. And for all of you Israelites who are trying to fight against that, you're fighting against the Most High. Because you got to understand, this has already been ordained from the beginning, this judgment that the Most High is going to bring upon the Edomites. This is what they were created for. You see, they are the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction. You see, and the first part of it is going to come at the hand of our Lord Yahweh Shah when he what? Destroys this place known as America. And then we're going to be able to get some in the kingdom of heaven when they're given over into our hands, man. And then ultimately, what's going to happen to the Edomites? They're going to be eradicated, as it tells you all throughout Scripture. And we're going to see if everything is a joke in that day, man. We're going to see if they have that same energy in that time. But this is what's laid to come out. The Most High will not at all acquit the wicked. No matter how much you coon-ass niggas want to cry and plead and beg the Most High to save Esau, he's not going to be saved, man. And that's just what it is. And hey, in the remnant, we're cool with that. We cool with it. Because they deserve everything that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is going to bring upon them for what they've done unto us. You see? This is what it is, man. This is the truth of Esau's judgment. So let's go here. It's Obadiah chapter 1, verse 9. Well, it's only one chapter, but Obadiah 1 and 9, it says, And the mighty men, and thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. You see that? This is what the Most High has said to come to pass upon this nation of people. And there is nothing that can be done to get them up out of it. And as an Israelite, why would you want to? See, this is why the rebels of our people have to be purged out. Because you're completely defected. You're in a complete state of Stockholm Syndrome, in love with your oppressors after all the madness they've done unto us, man. And you still have the nerve to sit up here and try to save these motherfuckers. This is why you have to be put down as well. Verse 10 says what? For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. So everything they've done unto us is going to be everlasting shame unto them. This is why they can't escape it now. As we just read, shameful spewing shall be upon their glory. That's what they're experiencing. This is why they're trying to erase it from the history books. This is why they just want to try to sweep it up under the rug as if it never happened. No, man. This is what you've done. You are going to have to face the music, man. You see? And when it's all said and done, for everything that you've done unto us, you are going to be cut off forever. And this is what the Most High has ordained to come to pass. And as an Israelite, you should want this, man. It goes on to say, jump down to 18, it says, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh shall have spoken it. You see, in the lights of Vocab Malone and all the people that follow him, they're looking for a way out for Esau. There is no way out. You see? There is no way out for you devils. You see, in Vocab, you are a devil. You are an Edomite, man. And this is your fate right here. And it's going to be done at the hands of who? The 12 tribes. Through the Holy Spirit, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, this is going to be done. You see that? Because the Most High goes on to tell you, let's get this real quick. We'll wrap it up right here. How this is going to be done. It says, Ezekiel 25 and 12, it says, Edom. You see this? This is the fate of you devils, and this is not going to be changed in any shape, form, or fashion. This is what's going to be fulfilled. Ezekiel 25 and 12. Thus saith the Lord power Yahweh, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended, and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power Yahweh, I will stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it. And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of the Dan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger, and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. So this is all being done according to the Most High's anger and according to the Most High's fury. And for anyone that's trying to fight against that, you have made yourself an enemy to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. You see? So that cuts the notion that all nations can be saved. That's not true, man. There's a great judgment and punishment coming upon Esau for what they have done unto the Most High's people. And when the Most High finally gives these devils over into our hands, we're going to destroy them according to the Most High's anger and according to the Most High's spirit. He's going to pour his spirit upon us heavy in that time to destroy these devils, man. You see? This is what's coming. This is what it's going to be according to what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah has spoken, man. So keep that same energy. So with that, I'm going to end it by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, and the sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful Akim out there pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah has created us to do. With that, I'm going to say Shalom, Wa, Abba, Abba.